Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by Kayla, Eva.
Hi.
And we're looking at a Screen Junkies video on its trailers, Knives Out. We have both watched Knives Out, and I believe we both like it a lot.
We did.
Okay, yes, we watched it twice together. I don't know why I said that. I just like to make up things. Okay, so, wishful thinking, here we go, Knives Out.
When trailer is rated S for spoilers. It's a whodunit, and we're gonna tell you who did it, okay? So one last time, spoilers.
PewDiePie. Oh no, I'm just making, I'm sorry. That's distracted.
From the director who ruined your man childhood comes a film about how if you act like an entitled dick, women and minorities will take away everything you ever loved. No, not that one, the new one. And New Thread.
I love her cup.
Knives Out. Get ready for a brand new whodunit murder mystery. But since Rijo never met an expectation he couldn't subvert, he'll tell you whodunit right off the bat.
Oh my god.
Plus where it got did. And how it get done. Then slowly reveal who helped done it, who done knew about it, and why it all got getting done in the first place. It's more of a how done they get away with it, really.
Whatever you gotta do, just get her done.
Meet the Thrombies, heirs to the world's most sumptuous sweater collection. And a mansion that looks like an Applebee's themed escape room. Their patriarch is Christopher Plummer, the best actor to ever get typecast as the wealthy head of a miserable rich family. When his suicide is ruled a murder, everyone is a suspect because he spent the night giving his entire family reasons to kill him.
This is the last money you will get from me.
Dad, are you firing me? Harlem was cleaning house.
Not a red dime or word of my work to a single one of them. You included.
I mean, come on, man. Don't you know cutting off your relatives is the #2 cause of death in rich people? See? Right behind Yacht Mutiny. Taking the case is Benoit Blanc, a detective who could really use a fidget spinner. Played by an actor who could really use a dialect coach.
Whoa, okay. We got footprints here.
He's more southern than a Confederate flag soaked in deep-fried mint juleps.
Yeah, that is hooey. Shut up with that Kentucky Fried Foghorn Leghorn drawl.
But don't underestimate the simple country detective, because he's so good, he doesn't know who's paying him.
Who hired you? I do not know.
Doesn't interview 2 witnesses for days.
I think you have something you want to tell me. I'm in no rush.
And lets the main suspect almost die in his care.
Going left.
Twice. He'll need all the help he can get from Marta Cabrera, a nurse with a rare form of bulimia.
Just the thought of lying, it makes me puke.
A condition that any good detective could use to crack the case in 30 seconds. But this half-cocked Sherlock can't even smell the lies that
You're not much of a detective, are you?
You know what I say, for a film called Knives Out, this detective here is about as sharp as a bowling ball. So if you love A-listers, A-holes, and Agatha Christie, ride along with this silly fun, not really a mystery, where everyone's a red herring, and the most famous guy helped do it in the end. Really, the only question you'll have is how one housekeeper kept an entire mansion full of knickknacks, secret passages, and hidden piles of nurse puke clean. Yet more plot holes from Ruin Johnson. Hashtag remake Knives Out with more puke cleanup scenes. Starring.
God damn.
Better Call Drawl.
Better Call Drawl.
If you need to spew into this. That is America's asshole. Take this house from the old Frown Strode, Trash Bridges. Michael Caine. In Hereditary. 13 Reasons Why You're Out of the Will. Frank Oz, the Great and Powerful. Get out! Get out! Old Deuteronomy. And Kevin Spacey.
No, because he was in Get Out.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
If Harlan wanted to kill himself while clearing Marta of any suspicion, why didn't he do it in front of anyone else in a house full of people?
All right.
Wow.
Well, they covered that thoroughly. I enjoyed the hell out of that movie. I mean, yeah, there's some things in here that are questionable, but...
I actually asked my friend this question when I was watching it. Like, is his accent legit? Because I'm not American, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, what kind of accent is that? Is it right? Did he do it right?
It's a little strong, but I didn't mind it.
It worked for the character.
I thought it did.
felt that made it more comedic.
Yeah.
And we needed that. The way they shot it and like their frames and like the little like eye movements and stuff. I think that killed it.
It wasn't the first time he did a southern drawl, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did one in the Steven Soderbergh movie that was about robbing the NASCAR place. I forgot what the name of that film is. That was a fun-ish film. A lot of people liked it. I was okay by it, but my favorite part of it was him. And I think he did a southern drawl on that. I was pretty good in that, but that was more, if I'm not mistaken, more nuanced, whereas this is more pronounced. You know, it's very subjective. I'm pretty sure there are people in the South who will be like, oh my God, it's on point, and others who are like, yeah, that's clearly fake. In my travels around the States, I have not ever heard anyone talk with that thick of a drawl in my life.
Right?
But it didn't bother me. I enjoyed it. The whole film is heightened fun to me. So
it is.
yeah.
Like that's why I actually really enjoyed it. It was like it's a murder mystery with like just the right amount of fun that you feel like you're in Cluedo, like you're playing the game. You remember that game, right?
What'd you call it?
Cluedo.
Where are they call it
Oh
Cluedo?
my gosh, French. Cluedo.
Over here we just call it Clue.
Oh
It's
yeah?
very simple. If you French make everything complicated.
No, I think we're original and you guys just shorten everything and you start speaking like that with a big southern drawl or something.
Nothing is spelled correctly in French. It's all complicated.
Well, you think you guys are legit? You can have the same pronunciation said
Yeah, that's not good.
It is.
I'll give you that. I will grant
Right.
you that we have some strange things, but
Another thing I really liked about what they did in this movie is the casting of the lead role. Martha? No, what's her name?
Marta, I think is her name.
Yeah. You know how they say you have to cast a very like innocent, fragile looking woman
Yeah.
and make her really strong and like courageous and give her like that rise of the hero to do something outside of her comfort zone. But it was just like it was incredible that he put all of his will to her because all of the rest of the family were such assholes to her. You're like, keep the money.
Yeah.
Just keep it. And it's like, it's wrong, but you want her to keep the money. Just take it.
Right.
Nobody's gonna give you anything good anyway.
She's gorgeous.
Oh my
Ana de Armas. Like I remember seeing her for the first time in Blade Runner, and I was just like,
Ana de Armas?
yeah, my heart just leapt.
Oh yeah, that's right. She
I
was
was
in
like,
there.
it's ridiculous. For me, there's categories of like cute, pretty, hot, beautiful, and then ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
she's just ridiculous.
ridiculous.
I'm like, what the hell? What gene pool did you come
know,
from?
seriously.
Like, put that back. It's not fair.
And right? No, for real. But she also looks like she's not. Excuse me. She doesn't look like a bitch. She has this beauty that is just like you want to be her friend. She
Yeah.
looks like she's a nice person.
Yeah.
To be around.
It's ironic because she's like a super bitch.
Is she?
No, I'm just kidding.
I also actually really enjoyed Chris Evans' performance.
Oh, he was awesome.
Like he just made the right.
I think that was my favorite role from him, to be honest
Oh
with
yeah.
you.
It was this obnoxiousness, but he was right. An entitled entitlement.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like, I thought he did a wonderful job. It's a great departure, especially because he's been doing like Captain America for the last 10 years. He's done other things here and there, but this is the first role I'd seen him in outside of Captain America in a long time. And for me, he just perfectly leaned into that character. I believed every second of him.
Didn't you feel really sorry for the girl from 13 Reasons Why?
Not at all, because I hated 13 Reasons Why.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought she did a great job, and she's Australian.
Yeah,
and
she did a
again,
good job.
again, you can't hear her Australian accent. And like for me, knowing how hard it is to like get rid of an accent, I'm just like,
Wait, you're not from America?
no, I'm not American.
That was a great American accent.
I'm not American.
Yeah. For me, this was also, I don't know, I didn't hate Last Jedi like a lot of people did, but it was a nice redeemer for Rian Johnson. Did you ever see Looper?
I remember watching some of it a while ago.
How do you watch some of that movie?
No. I watched it. I was younger, so I have like clips of it. I would have to watch it again to really talk about it, but I know what it's about, and it was a great movie.
I liked Brick, which is his first film, or at least this first big one.
Mm-hmm.
And Looper, I enjoyed the concept, but the plot holes were just a bit too much for me.
Yeah.
So Knives Out actually is my favorite film from him. And they have a sequel announced, apparently. We're like
Of
just
course.
kind of scouring IMDb. I don't know how you do that.
How could you not have a sequel in Knives Out?
Well, I guess it's a different set of characters, right? With also Daniel Craig, perhaps?
Oh,
That would make sense.
And we still don't know who hired him?
Okay.
And he's just gonna be the unhired detective.
I forgot who hired him in this one.
That's what I'm saying. And they're saying
They said it in the
trailer-
movie. They said it.
They said that there's nobody who hired him. I mean, I think there was a letter or something weird.
I think we both just forgot who hired him. I forget who did it, but they did say it in the film. I watched Knives Out with a bunch of other movies at the same time because it was a screener with a bunch of other screeners, so I just, that part just left my brain. But anyway, that's embarrassing. So.
It's not embarrassing. I'm just like, I'll watch a movie and I feel like I'm so into it that then I have blanks about it. So, like, I don't know if it's just a memory loss. I am not drunk when I watch these
It was
movies.
so amazing it left my brain.
Yes, but it's true, you know.
It
When
sounds
you're
like an insult.
No!
That date last night was so incredible.
great.
I don't remember
What's
it at all.
What's your name?
Lori, what do we do? I wished we didn't.
It's like you go through the emotions, you know?
Yeah, sure.
And then you're just full of I'm an emotional person.
Yeah.
What do you want?
What did you think of the Screen Junkies take on Knives Out, though? Like, because you were laughing a lot. You enjoyed yourself quite a bit there.
Yeah, I thought it was just like, there were some very witty sentences when they're like, oh, full sweater collection, or like when they said like cutting out your relatives' like heritancy is one of the best ways to get killed. I was like, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, I
I'm trying
mean,
to think about my family now, you know, what's gonna happen.
so you don't get murdered.
Right.
All right, keep that in mind as a lesson. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thank you, Screen Junkies, for allowing us to react to this. Very much appreciate it. Check out Kayla, Eva on the social media. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon so you get notified every time we drop another video. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Kayla, Eva.
Peace out. Eva?
Ciao. Eva, I don't care.
Eva,
Whatever,
Eva.
whatever pleases and
Eva.
soothes your soul, you
All
know?
right. Peace out.